What's going on, everyone? I hope you're doing well. Normally, I don't cover Apex Legends Mobile on this channel, but I figured it is worth mentioning because honestly, there's a lot of really cool features that the mobile version of Apex Legends has that the full or the PC and console versions, frankly, just doesn't have right now. It's a little puzzling as to why this is the case, but having these mobile features is a good thing for us console and PC players because this does mean there could be a lot of interesting things come to Apex Legends, even if you are not playing the mobile version. And beyond all of this, just more eyes playing Apex Legends, whether it's that mobile, the PC, or the console version, is just a good thing. It means more support for the game. It means one platform can build up the other platform and vice versa, and having more Apex players just in general is always good. We don't know when it's coming out yet, but it is expected to be launching in May sometime. The original rumor was early May. We'll have to wait and see if that sticks. I'm thinking maybe more like mid-May. The very first feature that I do want to look at is going to be the armory system. This is absolutely nuts. You can view all the stats for all the weapons, recoil patterns, pellet patterns, and the full breakdown of guns straight from the main menu. It kind of blows my mind that this is the mobile version and not the PC and console version, but this is something I would love to see come to the console or PC version of Apex Legends. A new player hopping into the game for the first time or the first few times, not knowing anything about the guns, but being able to look at all the stat breakdown, it would be absolutely massive to help new players to understand how weapons are going to work. After this, and it's kind of a throwback for me, it's going to be the original maps, Kings Canyon and World's Edge in their original form. This might not be too interesting for a newer player, but someone that played Apex day one and completely throughout all the way up to today, seeing the old maps in their original form and being able to play on them with the original legends, it just gives me a lot of chills to be looking at this and seeing that this is an option for those players to play. And while I'm not sure if this is ever going to come to the PC and console version, at least you do have a way to play on those old maps if you do want to play on them. A third thing is going to be exclusive modes. I can't believe that the mobile version gets these. For starters, they have a real team deathmatch where they can go in and just practice getting a lot of action a lot quicker. We did get Control recently, and it has been coming back from time to time, but having a team deathmatch mode where you can just drop in and get some quick action without having to play the battle royale just sounds really fun and something that I could see coming to Apex Legends PC and console. But beyond that, they also have rotating LTMs, which some of these have been ones that have been in Apex Legends in the past, but the fact that they are always rotating in the mobile version is pretty interesting, and it's something that I think is really needed in Apex Legends. You know, we have the LTM of Control every now and then, but I have been dying for real LTMs that enhance the battle royale, not a spin-off mode. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but I hope this is going to come back to Apex Legends. It's been a real long time, besides Flashpoint, which is out right now, that we've had a real LTM come back to the battle royale. We will have to wait and see. I hope it comes sooner than later. Another feature is an improved firing range mode, and if you just get a screenshot of the firing range mode in mobile, wow, is this thing absolutely crazy. I'm hoping this also comes to the full version of Apex Legends on PC and console. Don't know if this is actually going to happen. I don't see why it would not, but the firing range just seems to have way more kind of unique features to help you practice your aim and learn the game. Next is a unique perk system, and I'm not completely sold on this. More ways to just give your characters more abilities, more ways to kind of make them unique and less linear is definitely interesting. You know, right now, every legend, when you find them, they play in the same way because they all have the same abilities. But if you can modify these legends in certain ways to the point where they're going to function in a little different ways from each other, that would be very interesting. I think this would have to be like an LTM or some sort of spin-off mode, but it would be amazing to have some sort of like progression system to your legends that really affects the way you are playing the game. It's almost like an MMO or RPG type of play style. I honestly don't really expect this to ever happen. A great thing about the mobile version or even the PC and console version is that they can kind of like beta test for one another. So maybe they do implement this into the mobile version, and then maybe in like a year time from now, we do see this come into the full game. And the last thing that I really just want to mention about the mobile version of Apex Legends is that the whole polish of the whole game just appears to be a little bit more finished and a little bit more thought out. I don't know if this is because mobile has a touchscreen and it's just a little bit more simple, but the store, the menus, the firing range, animations of ranking up, and a lot more all just seems to have another layer of polish that the full game really just does not have. You know, we always complain about audio in Apex Legends, but all the menus and all that have never really been changed. So to see this kind of new fresh take on the mobile version, it would be really cool to see the full version of Apex Legends just get a complete polish and overhaul to make it really feel like almost a new game or a next-gen game. Also, if you want more content on mobile, be sure to let me know down there. I'm trying to kind of test the waters to see what you guys want to see on this channel. As always, guys, happy gaming.